Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go. On the block, sports talk. Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo. On the block, sports talk. NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all. On the block, sports talk. 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 Directed by Kenny Stafford.
Welcome everybody to On the Block Sports Talk, back and better than ever. Super Bowl weekend. We're here with the usual suspects. My man Big Joe in the building. He got a day left to,
one more
do his Giant thing, you know what I'm saying? We got my man Stat, our writer of the show. He's over there. My man Jet Nation, he's in the building. Kung Fu Panda, what's going on?
What's going on?
And we got our man Coach here, who stopped doing his thing. KV in the building. You know what I'm saying? One of the original usual suspects is here. You know what I'm saying? He'll be joining the show in a minute. Going on, all right? Yeah, but it's all about Super Bowl 47 this week. We got a lot of NFL news. We gave our predictions last week, but we'll go through that again this week. The big story for the week, Ray Lewis accuser apologized through Twitter yesterday and also tweeted he never saw Ray Lewis use antler spray. You know, I mean... Did Ray do it again? You know what? Since KB's here, did Ray say KB to take care of the situation? You know what I mean? What's going on, Ray? You know what I'm saying? Things just seem to quiet down. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's getting a fair shake. You know, it's his last game. You know, I think they've been on him all week, and I don't think it's fair. What about you guys? What do you think about this whole antler thing and this Ray Lewis taking steroids? Personally, me, before we get into anything else, I think every player in the NFL uses something. You know what I mean? Whether they go over the top with it, or whether they stay at a certain level, or underneath, just below that level where they don't get caught. But I think every NFL player uses something to take an edge, because to be an NFL player and to play at the level they play,
and the beating they take
with their body is unbelievable. Big Joe, what you feel about that situation?
I think it's bad. The person's just trying to get a name for themselves and throw him under the bus again, a little distraction. And, like, who ever heard this damn antler spray crap until that day anyway? Like, really? I don't know. I think it's a bunch of baloney, and I didn't even waste time watching it. I found it baloney, man. Ray ain't gonna be alright. He's gonna win and go out a champ, the storybook ending, and all that nonsense, and be coaching and whatever the hell.
What you feel about?
Even if he did do it, what are they gonna do? Suspend him next year?
He's gone. He never tested positive for nothing.
He's gone.
So
he never tested positive, but neither did Alex Rodriguez or Lance Armstrong. So we can't even say that. They don't know what they're looking for.
That's pretty good.
Who would know to look for a deer antler accident?
Yeah, that's.
You go to Brother Royce for that? What do you do?
Brother Royce located on 13th Street.
Actually, they're moving to 212th Street on the downtown side.
And we're going to be hosting a show there one day too, they say.
Wow. So who looks for that type of stuff? Just concentrate on the game. It was just a story. They needed a story. Because the Harbaugh brothers thing wasn't working out. So they needed something to drum up. So there you go.
You know what I think? I think that a lot of pharmaceutical companies sometimes might falsify or leak out fake hearsay. I'm quite sure the stock of deer antler went up already behind that, or the pharmaceutical company that makes it.
What is it supposed to make you do? Run faster?
I don't know.
They said it was from a certain deer, like in Sweden or some craziness, where the antlers grow real fast.
Yeah.
So,
all I'm saying
some
is this,
some foolishness to make no sense.
This is a racial media thing going on. All I'm saying is this. When you got dudes like John Elway, let's witness for John, you know what I mean? Now you got Ray Lewis retiring. It's like, those dudes a murder, spraying deer, let's spray, it's like, for real, media? Like, come on, man, we can do better than this, man. 2013.
Super Bowl's been pretty clean, so they need a story. Nobody's been messing up or what have you. Nobody's been out of line.
What's wrong with a clean Super Bowl? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, can we just
boring? It's boring.
It's not. Man, that's
boring.
What's wrong with just the media is evil?
I'm anticipating the game. What's wrong with that? Like, you gotta, stupid.
Gotta sell stories, man.
Listen, we selling this story. We open up the show with this.
How come we just win one for Ray Ray? Like, what happened to that?
You had the foolishness from.
I think like you doing say, Joe. Go ahead.
You had the foolishness come out of Randy Moss mouth talking about he's the greatest of all time.
Right.
So that didn't
talk about that.
That got shut down rather quickly. So they had to come up with something else.
Because it should have been shut down.
Yeah,
You know what I think started the whole thing?
No, I think you're right.
Wesley Walker's wife started that whole thing.
Yeah, we talked about
Wes Walker, yeah, right.
Trying to go.
Because we don't want to say Wesley, then they think it's one of our favorite Jets. We don't want to do that.
But yeah, like they were looking for stories. Talking about the Randy Moss self-proclaimed himself as the best wide receiver ever.
He's bananas.
I mean, he's bananas, but he's off, but he's not that far off. If you look at his numbers and what he's done, I mean, Panda.
He's one of the. I think he's one of the best deep threats.
That's very good.
I don't think he's better than T.O.
Wait. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Hold on, you know what, Mustafa? Great answer. He is probably the best deep threat wide receiver that has played the game.
Okay, that's the only.
Okay, he's gonna run you the greatest guy who ever played the farthest. And so what? You ain't better than T.O. T.O.'s catching the ball. He'll problem deep, going across the middle, everything. Come on, man.
I mean, without a doubt, he's not better than Jerry Rice, but his numbers are right there with you.
He's top 10 all time with his numbers, top 5 on some bases, but he's definitely
top 5. Jerry Rice. Number 2, Terrell Owens.
Thank you.
Number 3, Randy Moss. I'm going to give you the numbers too. Number 4, Isaac Bruce, the Reverend.
Yeah.
The Reverend.
He's so underrated.
I'm show you the numbers. Tim Brown. Number 5.
Yeah, I like that.
Jerry Rice, total receptions, 1549. Total receiving yards, 22,895.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
The next guy got it.
Okay, Terrell Owens, 1,061 total receptions. Total receiving yards, 15,721. Randy Moss, 982. He's still playing, and he has 15,292 yards. Isaac Bruce, the Reverend, with no one going to give him any love, 1,024 receptions.
How many years has Bruce played?
15,208 yards.
That's very impressive.
And Tim Brown, 1,904 receptions. Total receiving 14,934. Now, I got an asterisk. Tony Gonzalez, the only tight end in the top 10. Total receptions, 14,261 total receiving yards.
Tony G was the man.
Tony God.
Okay, let's play a game there. Okay,
it was like
so
21.
What would you have? And that's what
right there.
Okay. I'll give you this. Who would you rather have? Michael Irvin, Chris Carter.
Michael Irvin. I'm taking Michael Irvin.
That's a tough one.
Michael Irvin made Troy Aikman. Made him.
I'm going with Chris
Without
Carter.
Michael Irvin, no chips.
I think I'm going with CC.
No, without Emmitt Smith in that offensive line.
Okay. Well, Michael was a big part.
He was a big part.
And I'm taking him.
I ain't saying Michael Irvin all day with Chris Carter.
What's Chris Carter thing?
What's not with Chris Carter?
Just like you don't feel Kurt Warner. I don't feel Carter like that. Right. Why not?
I just filmed another show.
Why? What's his numbers? Can I get his numbers?
Chris Carter?
Yeah, he's got over 1,000.
Chris Carter's numbers is fantastic.
The
The bottom line is this: if you had to go for a last play of the game, who you gonna throw the ball to? Chris Carter on one side, Michael Irvin on the other.
That's tough, but But I'm going for my man all hands, Chris Carter.
They were both physical. They both had the right side.
Chris Carter did it with nothing. Chris Carter, he was doing it with Minnesota when Minnesota didn't have that much of a threat. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had a superstar team when the Cowboys was winning at that time.
Chris Carter was doing that with Philly.
Yeah.
He started with Philly.
This is my say start ending like this.
So did Michael Irvin.
When Deion was in his prime, who was catching the ball with Deion in his prime? one guy, Michael Irvin.
Thank you.
Be quiet, everybody.
No. I'm not gonna be quiet.
Nobody
I'm not gonna be quiet.
For Michael Irvin.
I'm not gonna be quiet.
Chris Carter was nobody else.
I'm not gonna be quiet.
There was nobody else.
Shut Chris Carter.
Nobody. Chris Carter. Nobody.
He was not.
His prime.
Check
Who was that? His prime. What about receivers?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Knows
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the offensive line gave him enough time to run that.
Dion is prime. Dion is prime.
Chris Carter.
Dion is prime.
Michael Irvin.
Dion is prime.
Game.
Name of our receiver.
Who's gonna catch the ball and who's got a better chance of dropping the ball?
Michael Irvin. There's no speed.
Michael Irvin has no big catches.
I say,
Michael Irvin has no big catches.
He's in the middle too. You know what I'm saying? He's
Big time.
big time.
Big catches.
Big time catch.
Big time catches.
He should work his shoulder.
Not taking nothing from Michael Irvin at all.
He's really nice. You can't go
So what? MS Smith. So what?
No, that's not so what.
So what?
That's a big difference. He's talking about Troy Aikman. He said
That's
Troy
what I'm
Aikman
saying.
made.
Everybody wins was by everybody else. Remember 2 or 3, 4 stars.
This is not.
Hold on.
This is not a person.
He was winning ships with
It's not
Allen.
we all say that. Oh yeah, like MS Smith. But
But it's a choice.
No, but it helps when you for
every champion, every
No, I'm
champion.
just saying. Listen, a good running game helps a good wide receiver because you can't double them because you have to keep an
It
extra
doesn't
man
matter how
out.
you win it.
No, I'm just saying.
You have multiple ways
I
of
know,
winning.
but I'm just saying that's the fact of the game.
Yeah.
A good running game helps
You
a
didn't
receiver.
even run with our Giants. It doesn't matter how you win. I've been one more back.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Everything.
Bottom line.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you say, but it don't say because every second has more than 2, 3, 4 pieces.
I'm not just talking about championship. I'm talking about in football in general. A good running game opens up a receiver.
Don't give the Cruz. Y'all
Okay.
chip last year?
Now without that running game.
No Victor Cruz, you win a chip. That's what I'm saying.
Now without that
You don't win a chip without Victor Cruz. You don't win a chip. No chip.
Victor Cruz.
Keep it 100.
Victor Cruz.
Please.
No, you wouldn't keep it 100. Victor Cruz changed
The slot position.
the slot position at that time for the Giants. Victor Cruz. And by you saying that, Victor Cruz is in the same category with Jerry Rice.
I'm saying, he's running routes like Jerry Rice. You can't tell me he has not watched Jerry Rice tape before. You cannot tell me that as he runs routes, that he runs routes like Jerry Rice.
Nobody runs routes like Jerry Rice.
Listen, everybody copies somebody.
Nobody runs.
Everybody copies somebody. Marcus Allen copied the Jews.
Listen to this. I got another one for you. This is the Dallas thing too. Listen, we're gonna get Theo's baby girls standing up and everything. Okay? I got another one. Here we go. Here's another one.
Who got the ball against the other?
There's another one. There's another one. I'm gonna tell you this.
A simple.
How about this? If you have one game to play, and you have to take one running back, who do you want to take? Emmitt Smith or O.J. Simpson?
OJ. Come on, man.
You take Emmitt Smith.
Let me tell you, the halfback blocked.
It was cute. OJ did it was cute. It was cute.
It's a different era.
Emmitt Smith was a beast. One shoulder's a beast.
Emmitt Smith has the best
OJ play hurt
in football.
Okay. OJ play hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broken shoulder.
Yo.
OJ, you gotta understand, football was a lot different.
It's a lot different.
Football was a lot different.
It's killing me to say this, but I'm going to go with Emmitt Smith. Because he took an AFC championship game from us with one fucking arm. One arm.
Give him a right again.
For one arm. For one arm.
So I got to go with that for one game.
That was one game. That was a win against the Chiefs. You know. It's killing me to say, but
Juice didn't have nobody. Juice didn't really have no strong offensive line. No, let me tell you, Juice didn't have no strong offensive line. Juice
If you
So then he had, OJ had an electric company? He had an electric company.
The Cowboys happen to have
OJ was the first to buy a whole.
Who's the best running back of all time?
What?
Not your era. Who's the best running back of all time? Is it Walter Payton or Jim Brown?
Jim Brown.
All time?
They say Jim Brown.
They say, I can't. Was he better than Emmett? Was he better than Barry?
From what I see,
Jim Brown was bigger than her.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
I don't know. But I mean, I'm not talking about from your era. We all got different eras. Just say Jim Brown.
I'm a little older than some of you got. So I'm gonna say certain thing.
you have to give Jim Brown all the credit because he put up the numbers in a 12-game, 10-game season. And in 9 years. Then it took dudes 15 years to get. So he has to be number 2 or 1. But
that's the difference between him and Walter Payton. Right over.
What are you talking about? Look at, like,
you get competition, but nobody else was doing it though.
Oh, yeah.
No one else was doing it.
A single ball.
No one else was doing it.
OJ Boy 2,000 yards.
It was crazy back then.
That's the point. If I had one game to play, I think Emmitt Smith is the better running back, is the better guy. But if I had one game for one game, I'm gonna go with OJ.
Thank you. You look like him a little bit too.
Not because I look like him. I like Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith was a straight run. Once Emmitt Smith hit the hole, that was it though. He can catch. But OJ didn't have to catch to get all the what he had though.
Man, one of the most exciting moments was watching OJ.
If you in one game, you need a big pass from your running back. OJ ain't gonna catch it.
Listen, OJ catch the swing pass.
He was catching the ball.
If you don't go like that, catching balls better than Thurman Thomas then.
All right then. He's not going
to going out of the backfield catching. And then Marshall Faulk. But that's what. Listen. That's what on the block.
I like that.
Yeah.
That boy knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. I swear that boy knows what he's talking about.
I haven't seen OJ start.
You can't go with Emmitt. I see him. You put Barry on that line? You see it. Barry's a guy.
Everybody always said that.
OJ might show off.
Same thing with
Emmett.
Put Emmett behind OJ's line.
In cold weather, he was stupid.
Emmett was getting hit.
When he the home.
I know he had a line, but he still was getting like this though. Emmett was running through whole road. You know what? Emmett had good vision though.
But he was good. He was smart.
He was smart running back.
He had the hole. He getting hit.
He didn't want to get hit. So he didn't get hit.
You couldn't hit him.
Barry was
elusive.
Very elusive.
And you know who was like him?
Marcus Allen had nobody block.
Marcus Allen and Eric Dickerson.
It's awesome. No.
I take Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen. I take Marcus Allen any day.
Marcus Allen every day.
I'm gonna take ED.
ED is another smooth.
ED couldn't catch though.
He didn't have to catch.
Yeah, but Marcus Allen can catch, run.
Mark can catch.
He couldn't run better than Eric Dickerson. He couldn't run better than Eric Dickerson.
Listen.
Eric Dickerson was at the time he was carrying the lead. That's when the Bears was nobody, and he had a Pittsburgh normal. I mean, a quarterback. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a good one, man. That's good. I'm telling you, I can't.
I just
Listen, in a clutch, I take the Rocket in a lot of plays. I love
who?
Over a lot of players that are current.
Give us a Rocket. Rocket was mild.
Yeah, and he was devastating. He was good on all time. He was good on all time. You know what I mean? He was good on all time. I'm not talking about big play receiver.
He wasn't a big play receiver.
No, but I mean, he made big plays.
He made his name on us.
And other shit for Green Bay. Desmond House
He's a great college player.
And Desmond House too.
And he was a decent pro.
Yeah,
he's a decent pro.
He wasn't.
He's a decent pro.
He's not worth argument on.
No.
I'll take that.
No, without a doubt. But that's good though, man. We got to get back to what my man Stat got on. But that was fun. You know what I'm saying? Red Robin hamburger restaurant. Red Robin Hamburger Restaurant offered Colin Kaepernick free food for life if they win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, they got a lot of money. You think do that? They said they offered Colin Kaepernick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's different. It's just one person.
Wow. Man, well, what about the other team that helps him? Like,
but listen,
they want it.
Quarterback always gets, listen. CBSMiami.com reports it is highly unlikely Reggie Bush will return to Miami. I don't think they can afford him. They want to give this other kid Lamar. What's the kid from we got from Miami? Lamar Miller shot.
Yeah,
he's good. But I'm sad to see him go if he goes. Rob Ryan was not offered the Rams defensive coordinator job after the second interview, which is strange. Fisher says not a good scheme fit for right now. What's that about?
Well,
Rob is a 4-3 guy, right? Rob's a 4-3 guy, and Fisher's a 3-4 guy. So that's different. He's not going to take his. He's not going to take his back. Oh yeah, but Rob's talking about.
I'm sorry. But if Rob Ryan goes to the Jets as a linebacker coach,
as a linebacker coach, that's all.
He's a defensive coordinator. He's not going to line.
You never know. He may do pretty well.
It's not a downgrade for him though.
Not really.
You defensive coordinator for the Cowboys and everybody else. You just be a linebacker coach.
Over the job that got taken away from you. Like, do you really have a choice?
This is a long.
It's still early. It's still early. Super Bowl's not even over. Season's not even over yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still early. Ed Reed said that he would play for Bill Belichick.
Yeah, but you're still in the Baltimore uniform, so don't even.
This may act
block.
Yeah,
it's like I'm playing for the Ravens.
He's going nowhere. He's going to retire on Raven.
He was. He should.
Yeah, he should.
Oh, Ed Reed? He should.
Yeah, he should.
Without a doubt. Hall of Fame, Russ Ballard?
Ed Reed?
Yeah.
Most
absolutely.
Yes.
Top 10?
Safety?
Top 5.
Top 10? Maybe even top 5.
His numbers, they put his numbers up there. He's definitely.
Maybe even top 5. Got a point there. Got a point.
I don't know. I'm looking at the stats right now from the ESPN. According to ESPN, Chris Carter. Michael Irvin only had 10 years in it, and Chris Carter had 15 or something like that. But the stats is kind of similar. I mean, Michael Irvin at 10 only had 11,900 yards total. At 15 years, Chris Carter had 13,899.
But Michael Irvin got rings, and he made big catches, though.
Yeah.
Greatest
catch of all time for a touchdown.
What?
Who did Chris Carter make?
Slow down with that. Slow down.
He made Randy Moss. He's talking Randy Moss.
I'm talking about quarterbacks. Who did he make?
Dante
Culpepper, Cunningham.
But Randy Moss was there.
No.
Randy Moss was there. He was a beast.
No. He was there before Randy Moss. And Randy Moss wouldn't have got all what he got if it wasn't for Chris Carter. Who caught all the big catches? It was Carter.
I'm talking
when
about
he needed a catch.
Randy Moss was better than Chris Carter when he came in the league.
Well, we back on the road though, but I just wanted to get
Randy was better than Chris Carter when he came in the league as a rookie. Talk to me.
No, it wasn't. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you what.
Okay.
I'm telling you what. He has talent. He has talent.
Okay.
What did you say before the show? What did you say before the show? All he does is run far, right?
But he was better than Chris Carter when he came in the league.
He made
Minnesota when he came there.
Come on, man. He made it. Donald Driver. Come on, man. You bugging on the Chris Carter. But Donald Driver. Okay, that's what the show's about. You know what I mean? But Donald Driver also retires. We can talk like, I like him. He put his time in 14 years, 14-year career, 37 years old, 7th-round pick in 1999 out of Alcorn State. Green Bay all-time leading receiver in receptions, total yards, and total yards, 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons. One of only 18 wide receivers in NFL history with 700 catches and 10,000 yards receiving in his first 200 games. Troy Edwards, Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt's a beast too. Torrey Holt's in that.
Yeah.
That's the greatest show on turf.
One about Troy Edwards, Torrey Holt, and David Boston were drafted before Donald Driver. Donald Driver's a good story, man. Came from Wait. Where he came from? Houston?
He was poor.
Houston's real poor.
Dirt poor.
Dirt poor. You know, walk around with no shoes, shit like that. You know, Andrew Payne did a report on him years ago. I like him. You know, and
He was clutch for them.
clutch. That's what you're talking about. Clutch. When you talk wide receivers in the league, you talk clutch. You know what I'm saying? Who made big plays when big plays needed to be made? You know what I mean? So, and he was one of them. What's this? OC. OC said he played for anybody. Let me finish first. Including Rex Ryan. Jumping on to the. What? Both of y'all look, listen, dumb. What's going on? Y'all look nuts.
Yeah, listen.
They both got the same tattoos now.
He's interviewing for jobs. And look at that. You know, why not say that? Because the Jets ain't got no defensive ends.
And you don't have to change a lot.
He knows he can start if he went to the Jets. So he wants to start. So I can't imagine him saying that. And you know, and anyway, he's not a giant defensive player anyway, because he's free agent, so he can go wherever he wants to say he can go. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the chips.
I'm surprised you.
I wish he would have stayed.
Let him go like that after Big Blue. We call you Big Blue on the show.
Yo, listen.
How you feel about that?
Once you ain't here, you ain't here.
He had a good run with us. He had a good year. He wasn't happy.
He has his opinions.
Him and Jerry Reese bumped heads a few times.
That. See that? Yeah.
He wasn't happy.
I want, you know.
So he wants to go.
That's old footage. That's old.
Talking over there.
Listen, man.
He made his name a giant. He's always going to be a giant, regardless of where he finishes his career at. Once a giant, always a giant. He got his chips with a giant. But it's time to go. It's time to move on. We got two young studs. We got 2 young studs in the game.
Would you take him?
I'm good. I'm working on no.
Why not?
Because listen, dude, we working on something else, man. We got a plan. We're not going OC. Do you, man? I come on. I got no love like that. I got no love. Come on. I didn't listen. Listen, we good. We going somewhere else, man. We going somewhere else. We gonna drop somebody, man. We good. We're not taking OC because he's a free agent. Bye. I'm good. You don't need him. Take somebody else, man. He's not the greatest of all time.
He ain't got to be the greatest. He's talking about the greatest.
I'm good.
Talking about being improved.
Copels? He's not gonna take He's not taking Copel's spot. He's not taking Copel's spot. He's not taking the spot. I watch him. He snaps. He's not taking his spot.
Okay, I don't know.
He's not taking Wilkinson's spot. He's not taking his spot.
Wilkinson's all right.
Wilkinson's nice.
He's good. He's the fake JPP. He's a fake JPP. We good.
Okay, how about this? More giant news.
Yes.
KB, talking about your man Victor Cruz. Says Victor Cruz price is way too much.
That's too much?
Wait.
Where's he asking for? The owner, I don't know, but the owner is quoted as saying that. You guys for way too much.
They're gonna work it out. That's just ask high to get what you really want. We're gonna work it out. I'm not worried about it.
They're gonna work it out on the conference, so y'all guys are good.
Yeah, we're gonna be good.
You guys like getting out of make a decision.
They're gonna work it out. He's gonna be a giant.
I mean, he could have named his price had they advanced further.
He needs to be a giant. I want that a giant to watch
one big year.
He's gonna be
one more big year. Yeah, to pay up.
You put his finger. Eli needs him.
I gotta start protecting him.
We need him.
I'm sitting across the middle like that, man.
He's tough. He gets back up though. He's tough. From the crib, he's gonna be alright. He's gonna
Well, Hakeem Nicks is healthy, and Victor Cruz, they're better than Roddy White and Julio Jones.
Julio Jones is a monster.
He's
a monster.
I like Julio Jones.
Okay, who's better? Julio Jones and Victor Cruz. Who would you take?
Judging on performance last year.
He does better things in pressure.
Taking chips over status over things, man. Big in pressure. Yeah. He's pressure.
If you had Eli Manning, to Victor Cruz as opposed to
Matt Ryan.
Right, you play that then.
And Julio. If you had Eli thrown into Julio Jones.
Wow.
As opposed to Victor Cruz, who Who you taking?
I'm taking
Chips.
That's what I'm taking.
Who you taking?
I'm taking Chips.
Who you taking?
I'm taking Sugar Cruz.
Do that to him.
Eli.
Julio Jones is a beast.
Julio Jones
is a beast.
Yeah, man.
Only
Yeah, nice.
We're not talking loyalty here.
My opinion, only my opinion. Y'all can.
And we know how you feel on your opinion.
What I'm saying, the only difference is about 3 or 4 inches in height and a couple of pounds. Because Victor's a tough dude and he's strong. He's just shorter than him.
Yeah.
He's clutch.
Yeah,
I'm taking my man Victor. The Southside King is my man. That's why I got
Jones is clutch too.
Yeah, he clutch, but
he haven't
I
won
stay with my man.
He haven't won that.
He got running at 158.
Matt Ryan's not winning again.
158.
I'm not going
Some of them just don't.
I'm not mad with Victor.
How many yards you had?
158.
You should have had 163.
Now Brown got all that time. Can't win the big one.
Stay with what you got.
Southside King.
So hold on, you switching up?
No.
How about you trade him? How about you trade him? You want to clean that jersey? You want to trade that?
I'll give you OC. I don't need a curly.
If you just switch places, if you put
I ain't switching places.
if you put
Stay with Victor, man.
Victor and our receivers is top. We top.
You trying to make y'all got chips because of Eli.
Okay. No, not the
Eli put the ball when nobody else was putting balls at.
You still got it, but you still got to catch the ball, go to the route. Gotta catch it.
Oh my God. Ask Tom Brady and Wes Welker.
Helping the King Knicks and the 1 year under his belt, my man Ruben Randle, our three wideouts are going to be top 5 in the league. Said it first right now.
The Knicks can't stay healthy.
He's going to stay healthy.
Well, he said that last year.
Well, hey,
He was hurt last year.
things happen. I'm just saying, what's the last
Jacksonville will win the Super Bowl.
with him healthy?
2013.
Let the Ravens and San Francisco get this
Going
up.
2000.
It's a game, okay?
Listen,
Super Bowl.
my boys stay healthy.
Saying
They will be top 5 trio in the league next year, barring health wise.
Bugging.
It'll be better than what's down there in the little retarded outfit. You're all right.
But we're not talking about the dog. We're talking about Atlanta, and we're talking about I had to get you I was getting personal here. I'm sorry though. You just throwing OC to the Bulls.
I'm not throwing
you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there no more because they get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yo, the time has come. We got 2 young studs that need to get on the
Hey,
field.
look what happened. We won the chip with Plaxico, right? We had problems with him. We let him go and got another chip, right?
We got 2 young studs.
He came with chip. We ain't win a chip. So I want to do. I don't want to hold shit. You don't win a chip and then it's over.
All right, well, we got to move on. Talking about chips, who won Super Bowl 47? Who's the winner? What's the score? And who's going to be MVP? Stat?
Ravens 28-24. MVP is a Pitter tight end.
I'm going with Ravens by 3. Bolden is going to be key.
I'm going Raiders by 10. I'm going Rice.
Ray Rice, how about you?
I got San Fran by 3. And David Akers MVP.
Wow.
David Akers. This guy can't kick a goddamn field goal. He's going to kick a field goal to win the game. So that's okay.
That's why we call him lefty.
That's good. Everybody's got a strategy, huh? What do you got?
Ravens 34, San Francisco 10.
Wow.
Wow. You got a whooping.
Talking about lefty. Who's the MVP?
Joe Flacco.
Mustafa, what you got?
Man, right now I like the Ravens. I think Joe Flacco is going to have a decent game. Look for an explosive pass play. I don't think you're going to be able to run on either team like that. So look for a long, consistent game, but I think the Ravens going to win.
You got a score? You got a score?
I think Ravens will win by 10.
You got a score?
Huh?
You got a score?
What, maybe 27-17.
How about you, KB? Who you like? Who you like in this game?
I like the Ravens.
You like the Ravens?
Yeah, I got Joe Flacco.
Okay.
He threw for over 300 yards. That's the problem.
Okay.
I don't lose when he does that.
I also like the Ravens. I just think they destined to win. You know what I'm saying? The way they've been winning. I see a 24-17 game. You know, I think it's just hard to talk with man. Damn, you don't talk ball. And I like Ray Rice as the MVP because I think they're going to have to continuously run the ball in order to throw the ball. And I think Ray's the type of guy that when you keep giving him the ball, the more you give him the ball, like Emmett to a degree, the better he gets, the stronger he gets in games. And I think if they can consistently run the ball, even if they go 2 yards, and they consistently stay with it, I think they'll have a chance at beating the 49ers. Because I think Atlanta had a good chance of beating the 49ers last week, but 2 weeks ago, but they got away from the running game. Michael Turner did not play. He got hurt. So I like the Ravens. We all like the Ravens, but bottom line is 49ers probably going in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens.
That was 20 years ago.
Not in 20 years. They still. Stats don't lie. Stats don't lie. There's a show on ESPN, Stats Don't Lie.
Yeah, it's from 2-3 generations ago. I'm not gonna put them. They're 5-0 in the Super Bowl. None of them kids were from ball when they did that.
Pittsburgh, they was undefeated.
Yeah, they lost one. So they
you always gonna lose one.
Yeah, you lost one.
That's it for the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Kickoff at 6:30 on CBS. That's what's up, man.
You know what I said? Doing the halftime show.
He's doing the anthem. That's what's up. New York City hoops. NBA news. Knicks keep on rolling.
One more roll. Things are getting better. Amari's looking at a better rhythm.
Yeah.
Raymond starting back. He's like to be like 7 to 9 dimes a game. Woo! He's getting his rhythm back. Even though Pinky's a little jammed up. But he's doing his thing, and we need that because we need J. Kidd to get a rest.
Yeah.
We need him rested.
Ever since we kind of smashed Mario on the show a couple of weeks ago at the barbershop, he must have saw the show.
I think that's what you say something on the show and it's something happen, I'll be like, wow.
One must saw the show.
Okay, sure.
We said something on the show last week. We had New York blowing out Philadelphia, and you guys left my house in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they spanked it.
It's funny.
They seem to get better on the defense.
And look, they got on the old school thing.
I see that. It's really hard to do this. But Knicks beat Milwaukee 96-86 at MSG last night. Melo 25 points again. What is this? How many games in a row?
31 now.
31. Didn't Amari do something like that a couple of years ago?
He had 30-point games.
Yeah, 30-point games.
30-point games in a row.
Okay, fantastic. But Melo doing his thing. Because at one time I thought he was converting as opposed to being Melo again and not making his teammates better. We spoke about that.
He had about 7 assists last night.
He had 8 rebounds. And that's what me and Black was talking about. He needs to really hit the boards more. You know what I'm saying?
He had some nice passes off the stack. So they're not
Raymond
He's looking to pass.
Raymond Felton, difference maker, 14 points, 8 assists. Chandler, great game. 9 points, doing what he does. 20 rebounds. And J.R. Reed and Amari, 17 points off the bench.
Sweet.
And Amari thing is working out.
It's working out.
You see the little low post moves now?
Like a gene?
He's working out for him. Knicks playing well. Next game, 3-game win streak, 4th straight win over Milwaukee. A team that has given them problems in the past, but they seem to figure that out. 6-4 in their last 10 games.
That kid from was it Turkey? That boy can shoot.
Yeah, he was doing his thing in the first half, but they locked him down in the second half. Knicks, that's what I think. They need to get back to playing the defense that they was playing early in the season. Shumpert, he looks like he's getting his legs back. He's playing. He's never an offensive threat. I always thought, but his defensive presence and Chandler.
What I liked from Shumpert last night, he missed a few jumpers, but then after that he started taking it to the rack.
He's always running his feet because he can't shoot.
Yeah, no, but I like because he's taking it to the rack and he needs to be more.
He needs it right. That's what I think. He needs to be more aggressive when he takes it to the rack, and then I think he'll get a little jumper.
He's trying to go 8 foot back
first. That injury like that, you gotta know when to take his blows.
Move up.
A lot of times, you got that ACL, that type of injury.
That's no joke.
That's serious.
That is no joke.
You know, you got to pace yourself. I think by the second half of the season, he's going to be going more to the basket.
We need that.
You know,
Knicks playing well. We talked about that. They should win these games that they have won. You know what I mean? The next five, they got Sacramento at home tonight. A game they should win.
We need that one.
They got the Pistons, I think Tuesday. A game they should win.
Yeah.
And then you go at Washington, a game they will win. I'm sure. So that's what. That'll be
like
6 games in a row. And then you got at Minnesota, a game they should win. And then they play the Clippers. Where they play the Clippers? Here, right?
Yeah.
They play the Clippers here. They could possibly win that game too. Clippers are starting to slide a little bit.
Yeah, they took it out last night.
Huh?
CP3 not playing.
But they got the other pieces back too. Grant Hill's back. Is Chauncey Brooks going to come back this year or what?
I don't know.
He should
Look like it.
man. It's like
I don't think they really need him because I think they kid Bledsoe plays well, so I think they're taking the minutes away from him.
He's going to come back in the second half season.
If they continue to lose the way they are, he will come back. Chauncey Brooks will come back and get some stability.
You know what? In that Nick Clipper game, I hope J.R. Smith doesn't get too excited to make a name for himself against that six-man, because, you know, the whole six-man conversation between him and Jamal Crawford.
Right.
Now, you know Jamal's going to get his. So I'm hoping that J.R. doesn't push the issue to show that he can do what he do. Just play a small game. Lately, he's been taking some bad shots and he dribbles too much. He needs to, you know, lately, he's been doing that.
He does.
You've been doing that.
He's taking bad shots.
Yeah, he's been under control this year, bro.
He didn't pull it down.
A lot more under control than he has been, though.
He can take them shots.
He's a bad shot shooter. He makes bad shots, though. You know what I mean?
Freedom to shoot them shots.
And so the Knicks is on the road. Knicks is doing well. Knicks is doing well. 29 and 15. They could wind up being 35 and 15 by
we're half game behind.
playing well. Half game behind the Heat. He lost last night. Nets beat Chicago 93-89 in Brooklyn. A game they needed to win against a winning opponent, though. Carlos Booth and Jakeem Noah didn't play, but for win to win. The bottom line is you got to win at home. If you can be 500 on the road, fellas, and keep your home record, you'll be all right, though.
No, that's a win. Why you not? That's a win.
That's a win that they should have got. When you keep people out, you need to get that win.
You need to get that win.
I told you we got to beat the team.
we got to beat by 4.
Hey, wins and wins.
Yeah, wins and wins. You know, Milwaukee gave you a little trouble.
Wins and wins. You know, I think they had Raymond Felton on the Michael Gay show. He thinks the Knicks are a lot better than what they are. Raymond Felton. He says, I don't mean to toot out on home, but I think we're a lot better than what we are.
Yeah. And Wallace come back soon.
Wallace needs to come back. They need to make
I told the other night, he needs to come back.
They said something about last week. I mean, next week he might be back.
But even if he comes back, he still got to get back in the game shape, though.
Yeah.
Not for nothing.
Beware
of the Reggie Evans talk. Let's keep your mouth shut.
But the Knicks continue to play the way they're playing well.
Yeah, but you didn't take a shot at a champion athlete. You pay him Andre Blatch. Talk about Reggie Evans. You know, he said his little thing about LeBron. They won the championship.
Better than Jim Johnson or they only had a short season.
That's you know what? Whatever. Brooke Lopez named had 20 points, 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
Lopez got to get more on the boards, though. You know what I'm saying? You can put the ball in the basket. Joe Johnson, 13 points. Bulls led by Laurel Deng, 18 points. Bull played without, like I said, Carlos Boozer and Jakeem Noah. And let's not forget who they've been playing without all year. Rose. When is Rose coming back, Stan?
After All-Star break.
Okay. They're only going to be back.
That's clear full contact, too, so.
They're only going to be back because you've been seeing them shooting around and playing. Next 5 games, they got the Lakers coming to Brooklyn.
At Detroit, at Washington, San Antonio, and Indiana. Indiana's a good.
Okay. So they're going to go 2 and 3.
Possible.
Because Lakers are playing better, but they can beat the Lakers at home.
I think they can beat the Lakers at home.
They can beat the Lakers at home.
I'm just saying.
Because I was not. Yeah, but maybe they're playing better without Howard though too.
When they coming to Brooklyn?
Tuesday. You know what? I would really like to see if I can get some tickets to their games. Go to the Barclays Center to see the Lakers game against my son. Went to the Knicks game. And that's 29 and 18 overall. 18 and 8 at home. 11 and 4 in the last 15. So they won the game that they should win, like Black said, against the lesser opponent. What are they? 18 and 0 against teams under 500. And 11 and 18. 11 and 18 against team with winning records.
Still playoff material.
Rondo, done for the season. Torn ACL. What's going on, Boston? We shaking them up?
No, I don't think they should.
That's the question. I don't know.
It's a good time too.
Yeah, they play well without him too.
Get younger.
They got a good record without him.
Paul Pierce, Paul Pierce can't get traded. Paul Pierce got it.
He has some time or something.
They're going to
He needs to retire something.
probably trade him.
He needs to retire at Celtic. I don't think he needs to retire this year, but he needs to retire at Celtic though.
Yeah.
He's gonna get traded.
Why?
He's gonna get traded. I don't think he's gonna stop playing, and I don't think he's gonna keep him around.
You think he's the only piece that they can trade?
He thinks
KG? Possibly. KG, I think KG will retire before he gets traded.
I know
think KG's done.
with Rondo going down, this gives Philly a
Depends on.
big opportunity to take that H
KG can
spot.
still play though.
That depends on. Like if a crazy dino team pick him up.
Well, you know what? As players at the end. I'm sorry, Black. We can speak. Players at the end of their career that you don't think like Paul Pierce or KG. If they go to the right team, that means that one or two more players to win that chip. We've seen in the past. They'll do that.
Right.
Look at Shaq. Shaq's been trying to do that for the last couple of years though. You know what I mean? It just hasn't worked. But this kid Sillinger, he's out the rest of the season with his back. He's not bad. Where did he come from, Stat? Ohio State. Good. Kid's good. Kicking ball. You know what's playing good? Your man. Who's your man?
Green? Yeah, Green's playing some ball.
Playing some ball.
I like Troubles, man. I hate. Sneak them in. That's why I'm saying Boston will be they're going to make the A slot because of the leadership of their coach and the leadership of the players they have. So they're going to be fine.
Well, you know, Boston plays defense. They still play defense. You know what I mean? So
If Andrew Bynum comes back healthy, which that's a big question mark, the Sixers can fight for the H spot. They're nipping at their butt now, but they need a healthy and focused Bynum. And he's a little cocoa puff.
he's very good. What you guys think about Bynum?
I don't think he has a game.
They think he's Will Chamberlain.
I like it.
I don't know if his desire for the game is there.
There's no heart.
And a desire for the game. You know,
He could be half-hearted and be lazy too.
I think part of it, he plays ball because he's tall. They knew something.
They win championships with big men.
Shaky knees. I think his work ethic and his heart for the game is suspect. Because look at the cuckoo still be sitting there looking at one of the Beatles with the hands. It's just nuts, man. They're doing the weird stuff and saying the weird stuff.
That sounds like Ricky Williams. Don't do that. That's right.
Yo, something about that dude, man. They might, man.
Misperception.
They want chips because of Andrew Bynum. His knees are shot.
I think he's fat now. I got my 2 chips. I got my contract.
It's design. I don't think it's design.
Yeah, I think he's like,
we'll see though.
The
Pacers is a team to be reckoned with. They
can't
score really. No, he can't.
Yes, he could.
He can't stay healthy.
Mr. Glass.
They don't want him there.
It's classmate.
Mr. Birdman.
I'd rather keep the Birdman.
Yeah.
He gonna block shots. He gonna do his
He got energy.
I
I like Birdman.
like Greg Oden, but
Birdman would be a great fit for the Knicks.
I like Greg Oden.
With him and Chandler there, with that energy.
I like Greg Oden.
Club it up the middle.
He's just fragile.
He's another big man.
Are we just thinking all the old Denver?
That's what Knicks do that. What was old go to the Knicks? Bottom line. So Danny Green will make his return before the All-Star break. Indiana's a team to be reckoned with.
I think him being out helped that kid Paul George get his confidence and get his game right.
This should get Jet Nation's scruples going. Switch the D and E letters on his hat. Chris Bosh self-proclaimed that he's a Hall of Famer. Do we all agree with that? I don't think so.
He had good numbers with Toronto, but he's the only guy.
Derek Coleman's a Hall of Famer. Chris
Webber's a Hall of Famer. It should be a Hall of Famer.
Sean Kemp is a Hall of Famer.
Webber should be a Hall of Famer.
Webber should be a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, good numbers.
Yeah, great numbers. Numbers not good. Numbers are great.
Great? Numbers are great?
Yeah.
Great.
Really? Great numbers?
Yeah.
Chris,
I thought they were really good.
he just made a few bad errors, but
Jim, the only reason he couldn't get to the big game because of Shaq.
Yeah.
Crooked referee.
Roger Ewing gets to the big game.
Dude named Michael.
Right. And a dude named Kobe and Shaq was always in there.
Yeah, T-Web was the truth, but I didn't think his numbers were great numbers like that.
Everybody keeps talking about Michael Kors.
I know
Patrick Ring.
I know the
It
vastness.
wasn't Michael Jordan, man. It was Andrew Lane, man. For you guys who
I hurt that wrist.
that's That's
he beat for San Antonio that year.
They didn't have Patrick, so that's what cost us a ring that year.
He would have beat San Antonio that year.
No, what cost you a ring was Pat not demanding the ball, and Pat Riley letting John Stark shoot.
Yeah, that cost us the first ring.
Well, that was Pat Riley's fault.
And you put Rolando Black there.
Kept going.
Davis.
Yeah, right. Am I right or wrong? That's rookie Davis. This is my team. This is my team. You give me that damn ball down low.
And he came in and hit a shot. It was 77-74.
Here's another one. But this is not too far off. Mario Chambers claims he's a top 10 point guard in the league.
Was him, Chris Bosh, and Randy Moss all in the same party? What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe in top 15 though.
Yeah, I give it top 15.
Chalmers?
He's a clutch player.
He's clutch player.
He's clutch player.
Shooter, yeah.
Clutch player.
Yes.
Clutch player.
Yes.
Clutch player. Rudy Gay.
Cool.
Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay scored 20 points in his Toronto bout in the win over Los Angeles Clippers, 98-73. Three-team trade. Jose Calderon goes to Detroit. Rudy Gay goes to Toronto. Memphis gets Tajon Prince, Austin Day, and Ed Davis in the second round pick. Why does Memphis get so much?
Because they had no.
Because of Rudy Gay? Rudy Gay all that money. They didn't want to pay him all that money.
Yeah, it's too much in the contract.
Crazy.
They did well.
I don't know, man.
Mario Chalmers, he plays with D Wade and LeBron. Like, who you think you are?
Will he be that person out there?
It's not really a point.
Fellas, we got 7 minutes. I want to get through this real quick. We got some boxing stuff, kids. And we got this thing about Nick Van Axel's son. We go through this real quick, spend a minute on it. The son of Nick Van Axel, son is sentenced to 60 years of prison for murder. Nicky Van Axel was 22 years old. Stat, why?
He killed 2 people, probably more than that. One of the people that he killed was one of his best friends. And he admitted to everything.
Okay. Wow. Story.
Is he okay in the head?
Obviously not. Allen Iverson, go through this real quick. Allen Iverson rejects D-League offer from Dallas Mavericks. Should he have taken it? Should he have not?
Nope. You should have taken it. That's disrespect, man. Come on, man.
You still think he can perform like, at that?
Yeah, NBA level. Yeah.
He's been playing the last
He's better than Mario Chalmers.
He changed the game for the point guard. So that's small at that height.
He's not better than Mario Chalmers right now.
You seen him play?
Who?
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, but he's not better than Mario Chalmers right now.
He's healthy for the most part.
Yeah, he's not better than Mario Chalmers. Not right now.
He deserves better than that.
He deserves better than that. Okay. Without a doubt. No, for sure. I agree with you about that.
The Birdman got a 10-day contract.
2 10-day contracts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand, because they need to find. It's what you need. Is what you're needed for.
Did they use it?
Jay Novacek. Did he not play for the Knicks anymore?
I didn't know he was still playing.
He knocked out 3 last night.
Does he play for? Okay.
He's still playing. He's in the rotation.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in the rotation.
You know he's still not.
You rather have him or my man MT3?
I know we talked about him a lot last year.
He's not getting numbers like you do.
Boxing news. Floyd Mayweather will name his next opponent during the Super Bowl.
Who really cares?
He's fighting with me.
I want to see a good fight.
I have respect for the bad fellas. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for Pretty Boy.
I want to see a good fight.
You like that?
I'm like, he's making a big bold announcement. Just say who's
on to the next big fight.
We're a little disappointed in Floyd here on the show. Bimbo Slice won his second fight. Kimbo, Bimbo, same thing.
I said Kimbo.
Listen, I ain't really say that. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this show, the guy with the curls said that. I didn't say that. You know what I mean? Kimbo Slice won his second pro fight. With a second round knockout with a body punch.
Yeah. Got knocked out by a body.
No, he knocked somebody out.
You
knocked somebody out.
He's fighting again.
Fight tomato kid. Build him up.
Yeah, I'm
going to build him up for a big payday.
It didn't work out.
Yeah,
but he was with the UFC thing though.
Yeah, that did not work out.
His wrestling wasn't too good. He got bad.
He's not agile enough.
Yeah, his bad knees. He's not a good wrestler, and he smokes too much.
He got beat up by a small guy on national television.
Yeah, I'm wrestling because he can't wrestle.
Yeah, can't wrestle.
That's the thing. You need to learn to wrestle. That's what dudes do. They know, okay, I'm not going to stand up for him because he's going to knock my block off. They're going to take him to the ground and beat him up.
Yeah,
and
he was the king of the bum fights.
How about this guy? From Brooklyn, Zab Judah, Danny Garcia postponed February 9th to April 27th. Garcia suffered a rib injury. Shouldn't be a bad fight. That's gonna be a pretty good fight.
The more be the whole thing.
Kelsey versus Carl Forge. Who's that guy?
German guy?
That's the German guy, right?
Rematch.
Okay, set for May 25th. Kelsey won the first fight in a 12-round decision. Mike Alvarado versus Brandon Ross rematch. Set for December.
I text you a video.
Yeah. I seen that on NBC Sports. A-Rod on PED again.
Yeah, you admit.
Yeah, he admitted. You know what I'm saying?
Yankees get rid of him.
Yankees can't get rid of him. We can't really. We only got 4 minutes left, so we can't talk about this. We got 3 minutes left, but we'll talk about this a lot next week. Closing thoughts. Syracuse lost.
Carolina won.
Georgetown, when do they play?
They're playing now. They're down by 4.
They're down by 4. Okay. Big game tonight. NCAA hoops. #1 Michigan versus #3 Indiana.
Yeah, man.
UFC fight on pay-per-view. Rashad Evans versus Antonio Silva.
They're the card. They feature on the card.
But they're showing a lot of those UFC fights now and stuff on Channel 5. So it's not on pay-per-view.
It's on Channel 5.
It's on Channel 5.
Channel 5.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's on Channel 5. So that's so much watch. That's pretty good. They got some good fights in that. At 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. So that's it for On the Block Sports Talk. Yo, we signing off. This is your man the Hammer. Go Ravens. My man Big Blue. That's it for another day. We ain't got to hear your mouth no more. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Fan.
Say it one more time before we get off.
One more day. Jet Nation in the building. Yo, my man Stat. Yo, thanks for writing good stuff on the show. My man Mustafa. And yo, KB. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, man.
Original suspects. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what's up. On the Block Sports Talk. We out.
Alright, on the spot,
On the block, sports talk, Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York. On the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go. On the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo. On the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all. On the block, sports talk. 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 Directed by Kenny Stafford.